This is a fantastic mixed martial artist.
He's a very dangerous man.
Oh! No!
25 shots on the first round.
He head kick Kamaru Usman into the shadow realm.
Headshot, dead. Leon, there's a guy here that likes to talk, looking for a fight.
Colby's next.
This is my time, my hour.
He is a polarizing figure.
He says some crazy stuff, but don't be tricked by the loud mouth. Colby Covington can fight.
Colby stomping world-class fighters. He's a nightmare.
I'ma take what's mine if I done it.
I'm coming for you. Let's go! What?
But Leon is one of the most impressive guys I've ever seen.
He has A+ skills across the board.
Unbeaten in 12 straight. One of the greatest welterweights of all time.
I am the best, and I'll prove it again.
Our last pay-per-view of the year, Las Vegas, the welterweight title on the line.
Leon Edwards!
I truly want to hurt him.
When I take my shot, it's your kick down.
Colby Covington, one of the best fighters in the sport.
Keep it 100 straight up and down.
I can beat him everywhere. I'm coming to get that belt.
This is a fantastic fight at the very highest level. Alexandre Pantoja.
Pantoja's a hunter that can put anyone out. Brandon Royval.
This is a kill or be killed flyweight. 2 world titles. What a night.
25 shots on the first round.
Welcome to the UFC 296 press conference in Las Vegas. We have a stacked card for our final event of 2023 on Saturday night from T-Mobile Arena, only available on pay-per-view. Up first, he has a nation behind his back. One of the most electrifying talents to ever come out of the UK. Now looking to secure the biggest win of his career, please welcome Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. And his opponent, a legend of the game, hosting one of the most impressive win streaks in UFC history when he won 12 straight. Now looking to make another run towards the top, please welcome the former interim UFC lightweight champion, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. Moving on to our next bout in the welterweight division. To the stage first, one of the most decorated kickboxers to ever step foot inside the octagon. A former 2-time title challenger at 170 pounds. Looking to prove he is the one headed towards the title, please welcome Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. And his opponent, one of the most feared men at 170 pounds in the UFC. All 17 of his pro wins have come by stoppage. A man that has future title holder written all over him. Please welcome the undefeated Shavkat Rakhmonov. And now for our co-main event with the flyweight title up for grabs. Up first, riding the momentum of one of the best finishes of 2023 and a 3-fight win streak. He's looking to avenge his last loss while winning UFC gold. Here is the challenger, Brandon Raw Dog Royval. Standing across from him on Saturday night, he is the current standard at 125 pounds. A submission artist who can break you with unrelenting pressure on the feet. Looking to carry on the lineage of Brazilian champions in the UFC, please welcome the UFC flyweight champion of the world, Alexandre Pantoja. And now, for our highly anticipated main event of the evening, with the welterweight title on the line. Up first, there aren't many fighters in the world who can match his pace. A dominant wrestler who has the striking to back it up. Put your hands together for Colby Chaos Covington. And standing across the octagon, he is the face of UK mixed martial arts. He hasn't lost a fight in over 7 years, coming off back-to-back wins against the longtime champ Kamaru Usman and on a 12-fight unbeaten streak. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the UFC welterweight champion, Leon Rocky Edwards.
What's going on, Las Vegas, Nevada? Nothing quite like that Vegas energy. One more UFC live event to go here in 2023. It all goes down at T-Mobile Arena tomorrow night. UFC 296, Edwards versus Covington, live on pay-per-view. All right, ready to go. Thank you all for being here for the presser. Who has the first question?
This is a question for Leon Edwards. Leon, first of all, I'd love to get your reaction to Colby's choice of outfit today.
The guy coming here just like a fucking drag queen, you know. I don't know what he's trying to go for, but fair play to him.
Of course you don't know what I'm going for. You didn't even graduate elementary school.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're a fucking idiot. Literally, what's your level of education? I'd love to know. Did you graduate elementary school? No, you didn't. All right, I'm the people's champ. I got a question for the people. Did you come out here to support these red coat motherfuckers? Or did you come to be a part of the American Revolution? All right. That's a good survey. I like it. I got one more survey for you all. For all the people out there, how many of you guys have fucked Ian Gary's wife? Oh, man. Wow. I feel bad for the UFC. That's a lot of names they're going to have to put on their fight kits.
So, Leon, all this week you've been talking about how people discuss Colby's character, his persona, but not really his skills. Do you think he's overrated by fans?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, you can overlook what he does in the octagon because he's fucking dressed like that, you know, but he's a decent fighter. But like I said, that won't save him come Saturday night.
Keep talking. We want to hear your mumbling and drooling. Keep talking, bro.
Colby, Leon has beaten Kamaru Usman twice, a man you had very close fights with. Do you think Leon might be a tougher fight for you than Usman?
No, it's a way easier fight than Usman. I mean, I fought Usman when he was in his absolute prime. This guy got lucky at a Hail Mary in the end of the fight to save him. So who's he beat besides that? 40-year-old Cerrone, 40-year-old fucking Nate Diaz, like Ricky Waters? Where's his resume so impressive?
Leon, how do you think your resume matches up to Colby's?
Who have you beat? Seriously? Woodley.
Who have you beat?
Woodley.
Yeah, you know why I beat Woodley? Because you pulled out because you had the sniffles. You had the sniffles. You were scared to fight. You had the sniffles. You had the fucking sniffles, bro. You had the sniffles. Literally. That's how fucking scared you were. You turned down a title fight with Usman because you had the sniffles.
The whole career.
You're fucking scared, dude.
Robbie.
You're the biggest fucking pussy in this division, bro. Hey, hey, show the fans, man. The fans want to see that meteor on the top of your head. Show them. Show them the top of your head. They want to see that meteor. Show them. It's just disgusting.
This question for Wonderboy. Wonderboy, outside the main event, do you think Shavkat's the hardest fight you could be taking right now?
I think so, man. I mean, this guy's undefeated, like you said, like I've said in the past. He's got a 100% finish rate. So, I mean, to show the UFC and the fans that I can go for the title again, man. So I got to go out there and beat this guy, and we'll go from there. But he is definitely a tough opponent. I'm excited for it.
You're known as one of the nicest men in this promotion. What do you make of the trash talk going on between Leon and Colby? Do you think they should be nicer?
I think they're going to ramp it up a little bit. What y'all think?
Guys, I got a question. You're saying that Steven's so nice. I got to ask the same question again. Him and his dad drive around in a van with no windows, and they lure kids into the bus with candy and karate, and they tell them, let's go back to the dojo. Listen,
Colby, don't
listen,
be
that's strange.
That's
strange.
You haven't got a ride in the karate bus, all right? I got you.
Hey, I got to be honest. Steven shouldn't be on the top 10 list. He shouldn't be on the pound-for-pound list, but he should be in that list that all the community knows about. I'm not saying he's a pedophile, but, man, he checks all the boxes.
Don't be messing with my kids, man. I'll send them after you, bro. I think they can take you.
That's what they all say, pedo.
And question for Shavkat. Shavkat, obviously Wonderboy's style is very unique, that karate movement, but how does your style match up against his?
Стиль Wonderboy — это карате. Какой у тебя стиль?
Чисто ММА.
Pure MMA. My style is pure MMA.
Questions for Alexandre Pantoja in the back. At the media day yesterday, In the back right here. At Media Day yesterday, Brandon said that his fight against you is kind of a turning point for him in his career, and he kind of had to reassess how he approached and trained ahead of this fight. So I'm curious, do you expect a different fighter from Brandon from the first time you fought?
Of course. After I lose, I learn too much. After Royval lose from me, he come 3 in a row, 2 big victories, 2 first round finish. And I just want to prove how good I am. And I come for take the pound for pound, you know. Maybe people don't understand, but I'm fucking good fighter, you know, and I'm gonna prove that all the time.
Question for Brandon Royval. Obviously, you said at Media Day that one of Alexandre's best traits is just his durability and his ability to take damage, and you said it would be difficult to break him physically. So I'm curious, after coming off a war like he had with Brandon Moreno, do you feel like this is the perfect time and the perfect opportunity to pick him off as champion, given all of the wars he's had recently?
I got you, bro. I feel like the best part about the Moreno-Pantoja fight is that I just had 25 minutes of studying, 25 minutes of just collecting data, and 25 minutes to go off of things like that. So not necessarily counting the damage that he's having off that. I think he had plenty of time to recover. That being said is, yeah, I have 25 minutes of just pure studying.
Question for Tony Ferguson in the back. When you came out, you looked at Paddy and you kind of made the slashing motion, and then you couldn't take your eyes off him until this press conference starts. So I'm curious, is this personal for you against Paddy Pimblett?
No way, it's not personal. I just got to teach this kid a little lesson, man. This shit's fucking real. I ain't no fucking meme. He's gonna have the real fucking shit on Saturday. Make his face a ketchup sandwich, motherfucker. Better quit smiling, bitch.
And obviously, you've been fighting in the UFC pretty much longer than anyone up there. I'm curious, does the hype around Paddy match the talent that he brings to the octagon?
I didn't know this kid had hype. I don't know what fucking hype is. I'm gonna be real. I just do my own fucking thing. So any person that has the courage to sign the dot on the dotted line knows what the fuck they're getting into. Except for the last few fights, it's been kind of a downfall. This is a new fucking, this is a new fucking age for me. I'm very proud of it. I went through a lot of hell through this fucking camp, and 15 minutes ain't gonna be shit compared to what I went through.
And similar question for Paddy Pimblett. Obviously, a lot of the narrative around Tony leading up to fights is just his unorthodox style. So I'm curious, when you do watch tape on Tony Ferguson, is it unorthodox or is there a method to his madness in there?
No, yeah, he's very unorthodox, know what I mean? But you just got to focus on yourself, lad. So that's what I've done this camp, focused on myself. Focused on myself, lad, got myself better, and that's it.
And then one more for Tony. A lot was made about this Instagram blocking and everything. So after this fight, will you unblock Paddy on Instagram?
I think if he's working about me blocking him, he's got his head in the wrong spot. Social media is a tool. I don't really give a fuck about it besides just kind of just doing my thing. So if he's that sensitive about that shit, just wait until Saturday night.
And then one final one for Colby Covington. Obviously, you have other welterweights up there. So I'm curious, who do you think wins between Shafkat and Stephen Thompson?
No one gives a fuck about that. They came to see me, and that's it. I'm the A side of this fight. They didn't come to see anybody else. I don't care who's on my prelims. Why would I care about who's on my prelims? I'm focused on Mumble Mouth. The most impressive thing about Mumble Mouth is that he has a list.
Colby, I'm the main event, dog. I'm more American than you, homie. Sit back.
Wow, this Benedict Arnold motherfucker. Damn, Tony, I was rooting for you. You know, I like America. You know, I'm still going to root for you, even if you're an American douchebag. But just don't go out there and lose 7 fights in a row, bro.
Oh, homie, you know what?
Fucking
you're
bum.
in my weight class.
Fucking
forget,
bum.
brother. You're in my weight class, kid. So you're next.
Kid, you're in the easiest weight class in the UFC. What are you talking about?
14-2, most knockouts, bitch.
6-fight losing streak, bitch.
155, 170.
Yeah, bum, because you can't come to a real man's weight class. Everybody knows 70 is the premier division of the UFC.
Hey, get Trump's sack out of your mouth, bro. You got anything else, though?
Bro, you must still be knocked out when you got kicked by Michael Chandler, dude.
I might be. I fucking woke up, dude, and I realized how American I am, man. So I'm gonna be real. Hey,
you still seeing ghosts in the wall?
Gonna be fucking real. The stars and stripes ain't going fucking nowhere. They belong here. So regardless if this fucking wins and I win, we're gonna keep that fucking shit here.
Yeah, we'll see.
That was a compliment, bitch.
Yeah, I'm complimenting you too. I'm rooting for you on Saturday night.
All right, Colby, let's fucking do this shit.
Let's go, Team America.
Fuck yeah, America, motherfuckers.
Fuck yeah, God bless.
Here we go, motherfuckers!
Let's go! Raise up the American Revolution!
We're gonna Paul Revere these assholes.
Damn right we are. Fuck these red coat motherfuckers.
Hoorah.
Question for Paddy. Obviously, it's been a long road for you to get back here, coming off an injury. What's it like being here and feeling the energy of the crowd?
It's great to be back, lad. Know what I mean? Just being back in here is a great feeling. Sitting on the couch for a couple of months, not being able to walk, never mind not being able to train is a killer, but we're back now, lad, and I'll make a statement on Saturday night.
Next question for Tony. Tony, your coach, David Goggins, coined the phrase, who's going to carry the boats? My question for you is, are you ready to carry the boats on Saturday night in the Octagon?
What are you talking about? I am the boat. That's the best of all time, motherfucker.
Next question for the boat flyweights. This title fight is somewhat flowing under the radar. For anyone who's here tonight, anyone who's going to be tuning in on Saturday night, what can they expect to see when both you guys go in there?
Go ahead. Okay, always when I fight, and I look at Brandon Royval fight a lot, always a big show, you know. And I'm going to make sure me and Brandon are going to make the fight of the night. You can bet that.
I think when it comes down to, like, statistically speaking, we're the highest finishing rate fighters and the most dangerous fighters in the flyweight division. We both go forward the 100% of the time, and I don't expect anything but a brutal fight this whole entire 5 rounds, and I know he's expecting to bring that same shit.
John Bernard with KO Sports Australia. This one's for Colby and Leon. Now, Kamaru Usman's come out and said Colby's undeniably the biggest draw in the division. Colby, what's that like getting respect from one of your biggest rivals? And Leon, do you regret overlooking Colby initially for the fight?
Yeah, of course. Usman's a smart man. He knows what he's talking about. He's got pay-per-view checks from both of us, and they didn't fucking cash when he fought this bum, so... I mean, he's literally got the personality of a fucking slug. He makes Usman look like James fucking Brown.
It knocked you out. That's all that matters.
He didn't knock me out. He didn't fucking knock me out, dude. He never fucking knocked me out. The ref had to fucking cheat. I beat his ass for 5 rounds straight.
Everyone's a cheat when they get
You
knocked
got your
out,
ass
right?
beat the first time, the second time, you're a
Then you get
bum.
knocked the fuck out after,
Bro,
right?
you're a fucking idiot.
Then you get
dude.
knocked
You
the
might
fuck
be
out
the
after,
stupidest
right?
guy on the UFC roster. Literally, you're so fucking stupid. On Saturday night, I'm gonna bring you to a place you never want to be. I'm gonna bring you to 7th layer hell.
Okay.
No, I'm bringing you to 7th layer hell. We'll say what's up to your dad while we're there.
Oh!
No fucking pussy. Look, he's got his ultimate feeling champion. He ain't no ultimate fighting champion. He's ultimate feeling champion. Wow. Guys, Kleenex and fucking, you better get the tissues ready. (1776), baby. This is the American Revolution. General Washington started it. General Covington ends it.
Go ahead, sir. Another one for Colby. I love the outfit. You're all about making America great again. The UFC is bringing more pay-per-views to Australia. Colby, how would you make Australia great again?
I'm trying to make the whole world great again. That's what it's all about, you know, delivering an entertaining show for all these fans that pay their hard-earned money to come out here. So, you know, I'm going to keep putting on a show for the fans, keep making them excited. You can hate me or love me, but Saturday night, you're going to fucking love what I do inside that octagon.
Question for Paddy Pimblett.
Paddy, you said it's hard to fight you because you're a little weirdo. Tony has a very strange fighting style. Do you plan to throw sand or anything else strange at him in the fight?
Nah, he can throw sand at me all he wants, lad. Know what I mean? He's strange as well. He's got a weird style. So we should complement each other when we get in the cage.
Question for Colby. Colby, Leon said he can't understand your obsession with Donald Trump and has told you to go and get a girlfriend. I'm interested in your thoughts on that.
Of course he can't understand that obsession because he doesn't have any fucking friends that are famous. Who's he bringing out to the fight? Is he bringing the royal family? Is he bringing Paddington the Bear? Is he bringing 007? Because he can go 007 fuck himself. I got the most famous person in the entire planet coming to watch this fight Saturday night. He wouldn't know anything about that. Donald Trump fucking saved America. He put America first. He fucking secured our borders and kept our fucking country safe. You know, he had inflation at an all-time low. He did so many great things for this country. Anything Leon would know about his country. He fucking denied a homecoming title fight for UK, so he hates his fucking country. I love my country. I love Donald Trump. He's the greatest president in history, and he's gonna make America great again in 2024.
And just one more for Colby. Colby, you touched on it earlier. You said you had something up your sleeve for Ian Gary at the press conference. He's not here. What did you have up your sleeve for him?
You know, I was going to teach him a great lesson, just like I taught Leon the lesson. You don't cross the boss. He tried to cross the boss and called the shots. He couldn't do it. The same lesson I'm going to teach to Ian is you don't make a hoe a housewife.
For Brandon Royval, Brandon, we know you as a finisher. Is there a specific finish that would be most gratifying for you on Saturday?
The finish I'm always looking for, and especially like, I don't know, man, I'm looking for revenge. I want to drop him and find a submission, man. I think that's the way to go. I think that's what I want to look for, and man, that's the revenge is what I'm out for.
And I got one for Paddy. Paddy, you've said this is a lose-lose situation for you. Is there a way with a dramatic enough finish for you to make it a win-win?
Yeah, of course. If I get a spectacular knockout or spectacular submission, then it'll change everyone's mind. But as I say, it is a little bit of a lose-lose for me, this fight.
Pantoja, em português, por favor. Pantoja, a gente sabe que ser campeão te coloca uma responsabilidade. Responsabilidade de representar a sua categoria, de trazer visibilidade, de ajudar a vender também a sua categoria para o grande público. Você agora como campeão, vendo uma coletiva de imprensa como essa, cheia de grandes nomes midiáticos como Colby, o Tony, o Paddy, como é que você enxerga isso? Você acha que esse papel te cai bem? Ser midiático e ajudar a vender também muito?
Pantoja in Portuguese now. So being a champion carries a lot of responsibility. The responsibility of representing your division, representing your country, and also representing everything that you can bring into the table. All of a sudden, you come into a press conference like this with so many strong personalities. Everybody has no. You got Colby, you got Paddy, you got Tony. How do you feel the responsibility falls on you? How do you carry yourself, and what's your role in actually bringing flyweight up to the top?
All my fights, I give entertainment for everyone, you know. I never make a boring fight, you know. It's all war. And that's why people pay for watching, you know. People for watch my fights, you know. Aggressive, my style, you know. I never stop. Some guys need to make it talk too much. Some guys like I put some clowns and everything. But it's not like me, man. You pay for see I'm fighting, and I'm the best one.
A última, em português, por favor, Pantoja. O UFC escalou o Brandon Moreno, que é um grande ídolo local, para ser o reserva para essa luta. Vocês já se enfrentaram 3 vezes. Por quantas vezes você ainda acha que vai enfrentar eles? São os 2 principais nomes da divisão. Você acha que essa luta vai acontecer diversas vezes? E se te interessa isso?
And also about Brandon Moreno, the UFC has put Brandon Moreno in the forefront of the division and in the organization. You fought each other 3 times. Do you feel that you're going to see him again? Do you think that interests you?
Moreno é um grande campeão. Acho que todo mundo gosta muito dele. No Brasil ele tem bastante fã também. Se ele fizer por merecer, eu estou pronto para vencer ele novamente.
Moreno's a great champion. He's got fans in Brazil. Everybody loves him. You know, I'm ready to fight him. If he wants to fight again, I'm ready to beat him again.
Question for John Anik. As we wrap up the year of the 30th anniversary of the UFC, how special has this year been for you and the promotion?
As good a year as I can ever remember, honestly. I think for a lot of us, it started with Alexander Volkanovski and Islam Makhachev in Perth back in February. And I was coming up with a list of the knockouts of the year for 2023. I came up with 27 fights that I think are worthy of some kind of acknowledgement. It's been a great year, and what a capstone we got here at UFC 296, you know? Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
Question.
Oh, sorry. You got
Question
another
for
one?
Leon. After that situation, did things just get a bit more personal between you two?
Not really. The guy's a piece of shit, but make sure you get that same energy backstage. That's all I'm saying.
Make sure you save that fucking energy in the ring Saturday night.
Keep that
bitch.
energy backstage.
Yeah, well, I will. We'll see you in the ring Saturday night, bitch. Just make sure you show up and don't pull out with the sniffles again like you did your other fights. Oh, I got COVID, sniffles. I can't leave the country.
And last one here for Brandon Royval. Brandon, where do you rank your nickname amongst the UFC roster?
Number one, for sure. We're on that raw dog all the time, baby. Hey, they say nicknames are earned.
Go ahead, sir.
Question for Liam, straight down here. Obviously, that was a bit of a below the belt and crass comment. What do you think that says about Colby's character? Fair enough. And during media day, you're pretty dismissive about his skill set and his resume. What does a win over Colby do for your legacy?
Nothing really. Just add to my legacy, right? Just another guy in the way to chasing GSP record. I haven't lost a fight in 8 years. Even my 13 win in a row, you know. So I'm used to this position, and this is a guy coming off one loss, one win, then fighting for the bout, you know. So
I know you don't know how to do it math, but when you poke that guy in the eyes and it was a no contest, that interrupts your win streak, you dumb fuck. I know you didn't graduate elementary school, so you wouldn't understand that, so.
Tony, you went viral for having been the first person to complete Hell Week with David Goggins. Do you think anyone else on stage could complete Hell Week? You've got Cardio King Colby on stage. Any other fighters?
No. Just real quick, it was fucking the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. No bullshit. Not saying or taking anything away from anybody that's up here, but I think everybody would ask how many reps, how long we're gonna do this shit for, or just be like, okay, can we do this some other time? Fuck no, dude. I call him Chief for one reason. I have full respect for him. Call him Sir all the fucking time. So people that don't understand it, they look on Instagram and they think it's just that. Fuck no. This shit was hard. We had one of my training partners go through 3 minutes of it, and he was almost fucking done. This shit was fucking hours and hours, so fuck no.
Another one for Paddy Pimblett. You've been pretty quiet on stage tonight. Is this just another fight for you, or are you pretty scared of Tony with David?
I'm a what?
Are you pretty scared of Tony with David, or is this just another fight?
It was just cardio, baby. It was just cardio.
Another fight,
There was no
lad.
fucking real training.
Know what I mean?
No MMA
just
training.
Another fight. Like, anyone can go and do that.
It was just cardio, baby. That was it.
Exactly,
It was just
it's
cardio.
just cardio.
You heard him?
We're
It's a lose-lose
fighters,
situation
lad,
for
know
him.
what I mean?
He
I
has
put
nothing
me
to fucking
rounds in
gain
on
from
the
here.
mat.
Absolutely fucking nothing. He has nothing
Yeah.
to gain from this fucking fight. In his mind, he already lost.
Me? I've already lost. Whatever, you sausage.
Your own country doesn't even like you, dude.
Lad, just because everyone likes you here, lad, it's going to be funny when you're on the floor asleep on Saturday night.
I don't even fucking care about you, dude.
I know you don't. I don't care about you. You're just another obstacle in the way, lad.
You
gonna
care
get
about me
knocked
blocking
out
you on
Saturday,
Instagram.
lad.
That's what you care about. You care about the stupidest shit.
No, I
I'm
don't.
more worried about everybody else than
You
what they
must
think
care
rather than
because
fucking
you
showing up
blocked
Saturday.
me. I'm not that much of a little pussy to block someone on Instagram.
You know what? I'm not that sensitive,
man.
bitch. I didn't even have to fucking look at
Little
you.
sensitive boy. Don't
Oh,
call me a little
motherfucker.
boy. I made you my little boy making you block.
Go make me a
you
cup of tea,
little
bitch.
pussy. Oh, Jesus. Your head's gone, lad. You need to grow up. You're about 14 in the head, you little nit.
Anybody ever get what he said? I don't understand one fucking word like you, buddy.
You don't have to, but when I'm standing over your
Fucking
unconscious
bonehead.
body on Saturday night like Michael Chandler, you'll know who the fucking
Keep
boy
dreaming,
is.
baby. Keep dreaming, baby. Keep fucking dreaming, dude. That shit is not gonna happen. Ketchup sandwich, I'm gonna cut you so fucking bad they're gonna have to stitch you
Lad,
up.
I want you
Thread.
to. Cut me open like you said you're gonna do. Because I'll be standing over you, ground and pounding your unconscious skull.
I'm gonna
you
cut
fucking
you
little
fucking
bum.
open. I'm gonna cut you so fucking open you have no
Do it then,
fucking
lad.
clue.
Do it. I can't wait.
You've never seen your own blood.
Can't believe you've actually got a suit on, lad. Every other day, you're like an 8-year-old what's just dressed himself for the first time.
Cut you up.
Look like a fucking
idiot. It's been a long fucking time since I brought the blades out, baby, and it's gonna fucking
bring the blades out then, lad. You said you've been gonna cut your last 6 opponents. You can't do fuck all against them because you're an old crab. Shut your mouth.
Son of a bitch. You have no fucking clue, kid. You're bringing the heat out of me right now on Saturday.
I know. I can't wait to bring the heat out of you. I hope the old Tony turns up, not this all washed up
Well,
version.
here we go. We got a heartbeat out of you now because earlier you were fucking boring as
Do
shit.
something then, know what I mean?
Yeah,
Stop
cool,
talking.
man. Here you got a
Take
heartbeat
your
now.
shades off, lad.
You got a heartbeat
Tried
now.
to stare me out before and looked away first. I've already beat you mentally. You haven't got a clue.
I'm gonna
Pipe
cut your hair
down,
off with
put
my
the mic
elbows.
down with your
You're done.
shitty
You're
watch
done.
on.
You're done,
you
kid.
fucking little nit.
Fucking done, you fucking dumbwit.
What, is that a toy watch you've got on there?
Absolutely. S-Force watches, check them out. And my shoot.
Get that watch out of a Kinder Egg.
Full violence.
Hey.
Buy a fucking shirt. You guys know.
Get that watch out of a children's toy.
Oh,
Don't
man,
get
you are a
a watch.
kid. You
You
are
little
a kid.
clown.
You are a kid, and I'm gonna
Fucking CSO.
I'm gonna send you back home to your mama,
fucking
you little
bum.
bitch.
One final question. What do you have, sir?
Question for Shavkat Rahmonov, first in Kazakh.
Patty, you're still my bitch.
Ассалаумағалейкум, Шавкат. Елімізде барлығымыз осы жекпе-жекті тәуелсіздік күніне жеңісті күтеміз. Қазақ халқының қолдауы қаншалықты маңызды және нені сезінесің? Translation. All people in Kazakhstan are waiting for your fight. In addition, on Saturday, it will be the Independence Day of Kazakhstan. How is important the support of Kazakh people and how do you feel about it?
Иә, әрине, қазақ халқы тәуелсіздік күніміз құтты болсын келіп жатқан. Бұл күн біз үшін өте маңызды күн. Сондықтан да маған Құдай қаласа тек қана жеңіске жетемін деп ойлаймын. Бар күшімді сол жекпе-жекке саламын.
Independence Day is a very meaningful celebration for us in Kazakhstan. So with God's willing, I'm going to get the win, and I have everything to do it.
All right, Vegas, thank you all for coming out. Don't forget, tomorrow we have another press conference, also the ceremonial weigh-ins right here at the Garden Arena. But stay here. We're going to stare down these athletes. Thank you all for coming out. appreciate you guys both. Good luck tomorrow. Good luck, Tom. Good luck, guys. A homecoming for the ages as the newly minted UFC welterweight champ Leon Edwards makes the walk for the first defense of his world title. 7 months ago, he emphatically ended Usman's historic reign.
Pound for pound, headshot, dead!
Oh! No way! Oh! Leon Rocky Edwards, your new welterweight champion! Tonight, Edwards will try to do it again and leave no doubt that right now, he and not Usman is the best welterweight on the planet. Oh! Good body kick from Edwards.
At the time when I first got into mixed martial arts, the UFC world title was driving me.
Oh! He's wobbled and he connected.
Now what's getting me up in the morning is I want to be one of the best welterweights to ever exist in the UFC.
Elbow over the top from Edwards. And there's the head kick once again. And this really stamps the Edwards legacy. Unbeaten in 12 straight.
You just beat one of the greatest welterweights of all time for the second time, cementing yourself as the UFC welterweight champion. And there's a guy here that likes to talk, and he'll be looking for a fight.
Yeah, you're f***ing next, bitch. You suck. You're f***ing garbage. You're dead.
All he is a placeholder. That's all Leon is. He's a placeholder. He's placeholding for the greatest welterweight of all time, Colby Chaos Covington.
You're dead, Leon. I'm gonna put you in a f***ing coffin, bitch.
Proudly repping the stars and stripes of his beloved United States of America. Here is the former UFC interim welterweight champion, Colby Chaos Covington.
He believes he is the nightmare stylistic matchup for the champion Leon Edwards. Oh, that's a big shot for Colby. He has unbelievable endurance, puts a furious pace on people, and he has the skill set to give Leon problems. That elite grappling.
And that is it!
Colby Covington is the real deal.
I'm the people's champion. I'm America's champion. I'm the king of Miami. Leon's lucky he gets to fight me for the undisputed title. He has no fans. No one cares about Leon. They care about me. I feel like the best is yet to come, and we'll bring that belt back to America where it belongs.
He just talks nonsense. We're two different beings on the food chain of men. I feel like once you get in there, you're gonna feel the difference in skill level, in size, in physicality, in power, in cardio and everything.
He is one of the most complete mixed martial artists in the game.
I was the first person to take the guy down that he couldn't take down. I was the first person to knock the guy out that he couldn't knock out.
I told you I could do it. Look at me now.
It doesn't matter what you did to him. What are you gonna do to me, kid? Let's go! My heart is unbreakable and my will is unmatchable.
It's my division now. Oh, big strikes from Covington.
I'm gonna hurt him like he's never been hurt. He's not gonna want a rematch. This will be the final fight he ever fights for undisputed gold.
Colby Covington, my God!
I just know in my heart that I am better than this guy, and when it's time to fight, I will win no matter what. I truly want to put him away and retire him.
He knows what's coming. I'm gonna walk him down for 25 minutes or less. This is destiny, and I will be undisputed world champion.